I'm Richard Legina. Tonight, on Wraparound, we will be examining comedy, its origins and its genesis. Where does it come from, this thing known as funny? Is it to be found deep within the human psyche? Or, as one expert contends, deep within the Earth's smouldering mantle. Tonight on Wraparound, we welcome expert Sir Dr. George Fleitas, the preeminent authority in the archaeology of comedy, as well as the world's leading specialist in geohumorous tectonics, whose recent discovery may lead to an answer of where does comedy come from?
I can see everyone's future, but my own.
Here, we see the most exciting thing in this cave art. We find that a wounded bison is attacking a hapless villager, ripping him apart, as you can see, tearing him limb from limb. How do we know that's funny? Why would something so grisly be funny? Well, we know because of these highly detailed, extraordinary drawings of these men pointing sort of at him and laughing in a circle, observing the behavior. Now, is it crude? Yes. Barbaric? Yes. Funny? Most definitely. Except to that one. That one it's not very funny too. But comedy is tragedy plus time.
You drew those chaps in there laughing and pointing, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, perhaps sullying this priceless cave drawing has illustrated an important point. To these primitive people, savaging a hapless villager was a form of entertainment. Perhaps anything can be entertaining depending on how it's presented.
You guys at least wear masks or something!
Shavity balls. Statistics are like a bikini. What they reveal is suggestive, but what they conceal is vital.
Is this an illustration of that?
No. Could you come back in about half an hour? Actually, 2 hours.
So, Doctor, is there anything in the McFwap core sample that can tell us of the origins of comedy?
Well, no. Actually, we did find this ancient piece of shoe, which, through carbon online dating, we placed in the late Cretaceous period, about 85 million years ago, which with further testing we were able to match to a sample that we found in Utah at the Jurassic Institute, actually, of Technology. It tells a compelling tale.
Oh, do you know anyone from the Jurassic Institute of Technology?
No, I don't drink anymore. But comedy, of course, is funnier in the dark. What I mean by that, of course, is get me in the bedroom and you'll see what I mean. And I mean funny peculiar. This droll yet buxom technician, Carlos, is chipping away at remnants of ass.
I beg your pardon?
A scientific term, don't get excited. For what's known as the after-school special, or ASS, A-S-S. We chip away at the ass to get to the crap.
Crap?
Yes, earlier. Oh, now, this CRAP is comedy, realized as product. Well, in clown time, of course, that's only 15 minutes. I don't know if you've seen their act.
No.
Certainly seem that way. Yes, do watch a step. Now, here you'll see primitive clown tracks that go all along this riverbed. These particular primitive clown tracks end here.
Fascinating.
Is it?
Can we see that? Can we get a close-up?
Yes. Yes, take a look at that.
Can we see that?
Yes. There they are. Now you'll see that two velociraptors must have come here. The tracks abruptly end. Two velociraptors hunt in pairs, of course. They probably surrounded the Cro-Magnon clown and they came up behind him. They often hunt in pairs, paralleling him. There was a struggle. He did his best bits. Then they quickly devoured the Cro-Magnon clown, despite his using the slap stick, which only infuriated them. I don't know if you know this, Mr. Legina. Velociraptors have no sense of humor. To date, there's been no record of a funny bone in the fossil record at all. You will note, though, that one velociraptor turned to the other velociraptor and said, "Did that taste funny to you?"
Really?
It was a joke. They can't speak, velociraptors, because they're dinosaurs. They don't have the appropriate uvula tool. Protothorax isn't even a possibility for them.
They're bringing out the joke now. Here is the joke.
Willie, it's late! Come to bed!
The irony here.
Might be necessary to shoot him in the head and the chest, unless I could find some way to quiet.
In the area where these two plates collide, there's great friction, producing remarkably hot comedy. And what, like most things we enjoy, well, we like them hot. Potatoes, comedy, sex, I'm told.
Knock, knock! Once again, questions only relating to a joke.
Now, is there any evidence of a first joke?
Who's there? That was the first joke.
Ah, yes, the Phoenicians were the first seafaring jokesters.
It was the Egyptians, however, the pharaoh knock-knockin' comin', who completed the joke with a reply. For example, this hieroglyph here reads, "Knock, knock," you reply.
Oh, who's there?
Ivor.
Ivor who?
Ivor Biggin.
I like them. I like them both. Very polite.
Oh, God.
That's my hypothesis, I'm told, for how this McFwap sample came about.
Well, Doctor, that's ridiculous.
Precisely! You see, comedy is about the ridiculous, The very core of comedy is in its whimsical buffoonery. How are you? How are you? You see, shenaniganism is the triumphant explosion of tension, released, becoming physical agitation related to laughter.
Well, now this is a rather distressing turn of events.
Winston!
What?
Sadly, once the laughter dies, of course, most humor leaves very little evidence of its existence, like Carrot Top. On removing this layer here, I believe we'll finally have a greater understanding of the true essence of comedy. Comic discoveries are paradoxes stated. Scientific discoveries are paradoxes resolved. Would you like to have the honor?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh.